All right, so we're here. Today's the day, episode 38. Two guys talking booze. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. We got a live.
We have a live studio audience.
Live studio audience. Applause, please. So what are we doing today? We're doing a Bianca Supreme 5-year-old rum. Man, I'm bad. Sorry, dude.
It's all right. So this is my boy Danny.
and my boy Ricardo.
And we are the two guys.
Two boys talking guys.
Two guys talking boys. Two guys talking booze podcast, and this is episode 38.
38.
And we're excited. There's another Dunamis product.
Yeah.
And I want to make a couple of announcements, if I may.
Yeah, you may do.
First of all, we are on Spotify now. So if you go to Spotify, you go to Two Guys Talking Booze.
Crazy.
I'm uploading one episode every night at 8 o'clock until we catch up to this one, and then it'll go back to the 8 o'clock on Sundays, just like the YouTube. So We're on Spotify. So if you're driving to work, you can listen to Two Guys Talking Booze. It's great.
That's a lovely drive.
Awesome. Also, in a couple of episodes back, I was talking about the cruise, and I was mentioning my friends Steve and Maggie, and it was just part of the conversation. I got interrupted. I got thrown off. I wanted to mention Dr. Jim Alpers and his wonderful wife, Carol. Dr. Jim Alpers is the only anesthesiologist that I know that is board certified. So it's amazing. It's nice to know a board certified anesthesiologist. So that's cool.
I don't know any of them, dude. I don't even know anesthesia. I could barely pronounce it.
It's the doctors that put you to sleep.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Usually with their conversations, but also with drugs before surgery. So anyway, let's crack this up.
Let's get to the point, dude. So, like we said, we're doing a Bianca Supreme 5-year-old age rum. We've been waiting to do this.
We have. It's a cool bottle.
It's a cool bottle. Look at this.
She
reminds me, when I saw her, she reminds me of young Celia Cruz.
Young Celia Cruz. Exactly.
And she's got to be Latin because her name is Bianca.
Yeah. So she's often labeled by Dunamis as the most mysterious woman on earth. So
I mean, Celia was pretty mysterious.
She was mysterious when she did that voodoo and whatever. So she apparently is like the whole story behind the mythology is that she's a former spy and whatnot. So anyway, we'll see. She's in the ruthless underworld of espionage.
It's crazy because I think they accused Celia of espionage.
Well, that was during a bad time, with the whole Cuban stuff. So this is an aged rum. It is 40% alcohol by volume. So we're talking 80 proof. You can get this at passionspirits.com for $61.99. That's a good bottle of rum. You can get it at Total Wine for $53.99. And I looked for this place called mainstreetliquor.com. They had it lots of places, sold out. And every time I went to different links that went to mainstreetliquor.com, it was sold out. So what can you do?
So one of the interesting facts that I was mentioning before is that this is distilled in Maturin, Venezuela.
I did not know that. George Ibarra, you didn't tell me this.
Yeah, you need to explain yourself because how is this process? How does this all happen? Right?
Yeah,
How do you,
we know it's the Zephyrhills water.
Which
we know
is in Florida.
They do the charcoal filtration system, but it's distilled in Venezuela.
I have no idea. And we know they use a number 4 American
charred
white American oak barrel, which is, by the way, the main barrel that they use for the high-end bourbons, like the Baltons.
Oh, yeah! Look at that.
And now another fact, which I also researched. What do you think is the number 4 for? Like, what does that stand for? When they talk about barrels,
remember that came up before,
number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
When we did that,
well, this time I know.
We didn't know. Oh,
so what do you think it is?
I want to say it's probably the 4th planet from the sun. So that's probably where
Mars. So the number 4, it refers to the level of char. It's called char level, CHAR.
Yeah,
which is basically the burning level of the barrel. So number 1, when they say it's a number 1 barrel, this means that it was burnt or charred for 15 seconds. It's a number 2, 30 seconds. Number 3, which is the most common one, is about 35 seconds. And number 4, which this is the number 4, 45 seconds.
Damn, that's good knowledge.
That's pretty great, right?
You know, we had challenged our audience to comment that.
I was pretty.
I had never heard of any of that.
I freaking read that. I'm like, wow, that makes sense. And that's a lifetime lesson.
Yeah, are you impressed with that, Jude?
I'm pretty impressed myself.
That's awesome. So
let's
Bianca Supreme. We got these the round glasses is made from pure cane sugar and down-proofed with water from the Crystal Springs and Zephyrhills, like we mentioned. There's a whole charcoal filtration system and the Dunamis Micron System.
Well, let's pass it around.
And please know that even though there is a minor in the room,
he's not getting any.
He's not getting any. He's on that side. We're moving the alcohol that way. No.
Damn, I'm like spilling half of it.
That's all right. It's fun. All right. So, again, they're a new company and they don't have the
history.
Yeah, and they don't have the tasting notes online, like what you're supposed to smell and stuff like that. So, what the fun thing is, we get to.
No, I thought they did.
All right, look. But it is supposed to be positioned, the spirit position between bourbon and a añejo rum. So that's where they kind of are fitting themselves.
They use the bourbon barrels,
exactly.
Like I mentioned.
Yeah. So
that's one thing.
It's a beautiful color. I want to say, what do you think? It's usually our amber.
It's like a washed down Coca-Cola.
Okay. Oh yeah. So this could be washed down Coca-Cola, official.
Like not washed down, but like watered down.
Okay. Same thing. All right. So you smell anything different? Smells good.
Like vanilla.
Right?
I get the vanilla. You guys get vanilla?
Vanilla. All right. Well,
that's all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you. See what it tastes like. Oh, that's delicious. That's very sweet and very vanilla. Holy cow.
Sweet and vanilla.
A little spicy notes in there. Is there some cinnamon?
I don't know, but it's good, man.
Fantastic.
Sometimes you just don't break it down. You just really enjoy it. I don't like to think sometimes.
The whole podcast is two guys talking about the booze.
We gotta change. We gotta work on that. We might have to change the name to just two guys enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good
because I'm kind of tired of all this nonsense about what it tastes like. Like, what do you know?
Well, we already have the names on YouTube and on Spotify. So it's supposed to be paired with shellfish, a premium cut of beef or lamb, and also pairs well with a medium to heavy leaf cigar. You know, I had a comment. Dave Shelley from Facebook mentioned that whenever we do bourbons, we should have cigars. What he said.
What are you gonna do here? You're gonna how are we gonna smoke a cigar here?
No, we could just have the cigar.
Could we make it happen?
We could just hold a cigar. We don't have to smoke it. You didn't say smoke. You didn't say smoke a cigar.
What's his name?
Dave Shelley.
It's a cool name. Dave Chappelle. I thought for a second I thought you were gonna say that.
No, I wish. Dave is just as cool as Dave Chappelle, just so you know. All right, well, that's it. That's it for episode 38 of the Two Guys Talking Booze podcast.
Nice.
Thank you, studio audience, for joining us today. What were you saying about studio audiences?
What?
You're making a comment that
I was saying about the dead people laughing. We might as well get a soundtrack. That's what I do.
All right, guys. Good night.
Cheers. It's good. It's good. Get it if you can. If you find it. Sometimes you can't find it.